or DLC might be delayed because Ferrari doesn't want anybody's public hands on the data of their car. So I don't know. We'll see, I guess.
.204, what the hell?
Yeah, I'm not fast in this car compared to that guy.
What the hell? 204? Yeah, that's fast.
And it's a Finnish guy, no surprise.
I have yet to meet a Finnish guy who's slow. They're all fast. I mean, there's not one guy who's slow.
And he did it all sideways as well, the bastard.
I was actually faster on average than Aki for the first time on Monday race. I fucked it up, of course, due to lack of experience, but that was still pretty nice because I had the fastest lap of the whole session. Actually, that was a pretty spectacular battle we had.
That was the escort race, was it?
Yeah. Every time I think, it's gonna be a boring race with escort, like, I guess I have to do it anyway. It turns out the best one I've done yet, you know.
Oh, there are a lot of fun to drive those races, yeah.
Lots of fun to be had with escorts.
I remember me, Joff, and Aki we did like just a last minute sign up to a US escort race at Red Bull Ring National, like the shorter layout. And it turned out to be like one of the best races we've ever had. It was just like a three-way battle for the lead. It was just nuts.
Yes, that's fun.
It was, yeah.
What's the consensus on wing set on this guys?
0 win. No idea.
I'm an 8.
Yeah, me too.
Wait.
I have 7 actually,
I'm at 7.
but I have pretty aggressive cameras. I have minus 5.5 on the rear.
I've only got 5 wing. What would go wrong?
Minus 5.
Yeah, this car can land a lot of camber quite effectively.
Stands Porsche.
I practically roof stand speed, but they do the same thing in real life. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the picture I put in this thread that I was on the race and I saw these cars in real life. They do have a ton of camber.
That's true.
I guess they have some sort of special tires that works. Do you have a setup or do you want to copy mine or something?
No, I just want some.
Oh,
Maybe.
I think it's quite simple. I'm running a 4-4 turbo.
That's good.
Yeah, 4-4 and 7-8 in the front, 13 at the rear. 58 on brake gas. That's pretty easy, but they are pressure of course. 17 left front, 18 right front, 16 left rear, and 17 right rear. That's it.
Makes sense.
Does 4 front roll bar gives you like just better mid corner grip or just better mid right?
I use it to not let the rear always wanting to go at the front.
No, I see.
I mean,
Yeah.
I really wish I could set up a car. I have no idea what I'm doing.
different setup can work.
Well, you can learn by basically listening to us and just copying us for starters.
Yeah, that front robot thing has already helped a massive amount. Are you on a fast lap, Tobias?
No. Just came out of it.
Do you remember what kind of lap times we were doing in the Porsche Cup at Imola, Eugene?
No, I can't remember how.
Because I was trying to think, I was driving the Nissan GT3, the Nismo Nissan, and I was actually surprised at kind of how, because I think was it 144s, 145, something like that. I think 145 wasn't the best time. Something like that.
But
Because I was
GT3, yeah, it should be around 44, I guess. Or?
Because I was like one. No, I mean like with the cup car. What kind of times were we doing? I think it was 145s, right? 146s.
It's just about a few seconds slower, I think, as far as I remember.
Yeah, no, because I think it had. I was doing the same lap times with that as the cup car. I was kind of impressed. Like, oh, the cup car is actually all right. It's actually pretty good.
I don't think Nissan likes Imola very much, on the other hand.
That's true. It's not great there. So.
With the right setup compared to last time, the car feels actually very nice, because last time I did some race with this, it was literally miserable for me.
I just want something predictable.
Yeah, that's not an MX-5 maybe. Because even TT Cup is kind of weird, because that's and then you overhang, it's a bit weird to drive.
Above 500. Predictably shit.
No, you know what I mean. Even a fast car, as long as when I turn into a corner, I know what's going on. Hello.
Is it okay if I join? Haven't signed up.
I just, you can drop a sign up later, yeah, there should be a couple of free spots, so yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, I was there with Simon, the most predictable car of all the cars involved here. The VTT and the car as well. They're off for the time being, we'll be back later. I mean, to be fair, even in terms of GT3, a few cars are pretty straightforward, like Nissan, for example.
Well, the BMW is very
I find it, to the contrary, quite a bit different to other cars. It has its own logic in a sense.
Okay, I love the BMW. I find it a very...
It's very weird on the brakes though. It's a bit terrible.
A little bit, yeah. Some of the other cars are a bit more predictable, but compared to the Ferrari, was in the 458.
Are you talking about GT2? I thought you were talking about GT3 because M3
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Because M3 is, it's very predictable and just very intuitive to drive, I would say. Nothing crazy about it. It was sort of loose rear end maybe, but
It's easy to dial out the rear end on the BMW, very difficult on the Ferrari, I find.
I'd say the Ferrari is not predictable.
I think so. See, this is why we all have different cars. And do you have a brother called Alka?
Brother called what?
Alka.
Okay, I get it.
I don't.
Doesn't matter. No, sorry, Ryan. Ryan, do you have a brother called Alka?
No, I can't say that I do, but I did get a chuckle out of
Very good, man.
I would say the Mustang Street Car is very predictable thing to drive. It just wants to go sideways all the time, so you can sort of rely on it to do that.
Alright, there goes my game now, so that was about 50 minutes of not lagging out.
Isn't it something related with the replays?
Could it?
I don't know, lower the quality?
I think I just turned it off. Maybe that might be something.
I don't know. Just an idea.
They're all pretty much it always.
Tobias, wasn't exactly this race last time actually you got the disconnection when you suddenly started going like a million miles an hour in a straight?
Oh yes,
somebody's car. You
And
literally drove through his car.
And the other day, I happened to be in Paul Ricard.
So is it good now, or did
No,
you get disconnected now, or you left your...
again. But it shouldn't happen in the 20-minute race. It always happen after long periods of time.
Yeah, maybe you can try like within a minute or like a couple of minutes before the race starts. Yeah, just do that. I can't remember exactly how much time I put between the sessions, but I mean like a couple of minutes before qualifying ends maybe.
Back in a minute.
Who is Terga?
That's me. Oh, sorry. I'll change my name.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, that was rubbish, yeah.
Yeah.
It's all to do with the setup, nothing to do with natural talent.
Damn it, I'm as fast as a Finn. I'm so proud. I know it's just practice, but still.
Well, you know, I did that 205 with 100 liters of fuel, so you'll be seeing 1 minute 58s in qualifying. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I know. Take
Turns out that-
happiness when I can.
Turns out the 100 kilos are actually like downforce, and now you're gonna be slow with low fuel.
I should implement these things where like top 3 qualifiers get 100 kilos ballast penalty.
Yeah, it's like a sting.
What do they call that in German? Serious success penalty?
Success ballast.
Yeah, no, success penalty is like in ADAC-GT, that's like, I think the winner of the previous race gets the grid penalty or something like that.
Yeah.
Or... That's communism, by the way. That's against Germany. That's against German logic.
Well, there used to be a communist part of Germany, so maybe it makes sense. History is repeating itself right before your eyes.
And history always repeats itself with a twist. Jeff, you were saying you were running high wing, number 7?
8.
8?
Yep.
Fuck me.
Yeah, I'm gonna take another gamble of mine, and I'm gonna try 4 in qualifying. see how that works out.
Yeah,
I've made it work before, but
See you in the gravel.
but... Yeah, Magus and Beckus will be a lot of fun, I'm sure.
Alright, I'll try 7 then, just because 8 just sounds scary.
Yeah, at Magasin, it's gonna be like minimal steering input, you know, you just let the rear steer and hope it's not gonna fly off the track.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Do it
let
like-
my drifting instincts kick in.
They just do it like Clarkson, you yell power and forward. It's the best.
Thank you.
Oh, it's sharpened up the front a lot as well.
Tarek, do you also drive Formula 1 with the RS on at all times?
No. I've tried it a few times going to Fortnite. And I ended up very much into the
How do I turn on virtual mirror?
F11.
Thank you.
I'm so pleased you asked.
What?
I'm just very pleased you asked. Back, everybody's qualifying at the same fucking time, aren't they?
Concentrate, Josh.
I would. I'm the one in depression.
Nah, you're gonna be alright. So.
people should use trackman.
race I guess should be around 10 laps.
Yeah, that's what I want to
That's the best I got. There's like a couple of really nasty bumps on towards the end of Beckett's. Like, you know, just the car goes nuts. How I wish I could mess around with the dampers in the setup, because the car shouldn't do what it's doing there.
Yeah, the 911 and the current blister. And the cop car anywhere without any adjustment is pretty crazy. What its default wheel rate values anyway, does anybody know? It's like on,
I don't know, no.
like normal on GT3, which is far more similar to, you would have about, I don't know, 120 Newton meters.
I wouldn't know actually the actual wheel rate values, but I'm sure if you hacked through the files a bit, the car's files, we could get that information.
Yeah, that's too much effort. I just thought somebody might know. It's probably double what GT3 car has, or triple, or I don't know. Not really, but it's very safe. Damn, I'm 14. Why do I always suck on this track so much?
Shame to me.
Alright guys, remember what always happens with these cars in the first corner if you're not careful, so just don't brake too late. Remember there's no ABS. And let's not make a mess. Don't forget after the first corner there's also a couple of hairpins. Mind that.
Roger.
Can't have brake problems if you don't brake.
Yeah, maybe don't throttle then.
Don't jump the start. There's a random amount of time, I think, before the lights go out, so watch that.
Tell the Finnish guy.
Finnish guy is gonna start like Bottas.
Yeah.
Red Bull ring. He's like, whoop, gone. Like, was that a jump start? No.
I didn't do shit.
Alright, good luck everyone, have fun.
Good luck, guys.
Good race.
Good luck. Good luck.
Wait, so
Good luck,
so
everyone.
Joff he's ahead of me, but I'm third and he's 20th? How does that work?
Don't worry. That's just
fucked.
it's just the thing.
But now he's 19th. It's going down. Okay, good luck everyone.
Good race.
Good luck.
Sorry, sorry.
Sorry.
No, maybe it was really smart.
Well, I don't mean to sound like I made it strategically, but I am gonna be starting pole because of that.
Woohoo! 6.
Put it in.
Nice battle there, Ronnie. Nico there on the last lap. That's very close.
How long we got to the next race?
What?
Probably about 5 minutes, because there's this warning down. Question.
Yeah. Well done, Turf.
Thank you. I don't know what happened.
Congrats to podium, guys.
The start was touchy. I'll be back and just reconnect, so disconnect to the next race.
Okay.
Ouch. That's not good. Black screens, yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm going to leave the server for a minute and come back in again because I have a feeling something's hogging my connection because my ping was shooting up early on in the race, so...
I stopped the pawn torrents.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, if you porn had voice notification. 3 terabytes of porn have been downloaded.
User disconnected
Well,
from your channel.
if you define Microsoft Office updates as porn, then yeah, I'm not really sure what to say about that, so...
No, that's just virus, so that's
That they-
exactly opposite. Oh look, we fixed something. Disregard the fact that something else is gonna be broken now.
Yeah, Microsoft always find a way to break things. That's the one thing they can be reliable on. They can break stuff, so... I mean, like Skype, wow. Skype has just gone so bad since they took over.
Oh hell yeah, even on iOS it's just miserable. It's so glitchy.
And I forgot to save my setup, so... can anyone remind me about tire pressures again?
Little trick, you can, there's always when you go to the setup windows in the setup, the first one, you have a generic one,
Okay.
above track one. And
Yes.
you pick up just the last one you have used, so anytime
Cool,
if you
yeah.
forget to say one, for each car it's different one, so you can still
That's
get
cool.
back on that one.
Thank you. Yeah, that's very handy.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to end up in 6th, which is punching way above my weight.
User disconnected from your channel.
So I do apologise immediately now for all the people I hold up.
It's the purpose of the race. Everybody should race clean, and I mean there's no rush. There's nothing to win here.
No, there's no rush.
So everyone reckons about 7, 8 wing kind of thing, I suppose. Because yeah.
For
Yeah.
me it's working.
Okay.
Either way works. I'm running with 8 now, and it feels pretty comfortable, but yet I ran with 7 before, and that was also very nice.
Why am I running with 5 then?
Yeah, that's the question I asked myself earlier.
What I'm doing wrong.
I don't know if I gain much time with the 8 wing, or better, but at the same time I didn't drive with 7 too much, so maybe because I
Yeah.
had a bit more practice. So.
I think maybe with race you go with something maybe safer. I don't know.
Nah.
Yeah, I might try that also. Maybe.
I just find anything above 6 or maybe even 7, it's just too much understeer in the higher speed corners. Like, you know, it's just hops and maggots and beckets just doesn't turn in. Like, I hate it.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay. Okay, that fuel worked for me. 26.
I'm going 28 personally, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it should definitely work, but I'm going with like 20. Have an extra lap worth it.
Yeah, 27 is probably a good shout. Okay, I'll try a little bit more wing, see what happens.
Alright guys, let's not do what happened in the first race. Yes. Take it easy.
No. Please do exactly what happened in the first race. I was 12th. I finished 6th. It was awesome.
Do you guys know what button is the virtual mirrors?
F11.
We're such a helpful community.
Thank you very much.
But else people would
You're
say
welcome.
Alt F4.
Alt F4 is the secret Konami code. If you do that on the straight, you get a power boost.
Yes. And then we come around your house and bum your dog.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a dog, we buy one and then we bum it.
The dog bit might be a bit too much, though. A little bit too much. So.
Anyway, guys, good luck, everybody.
Good luck everyone, have fun.
Good luck.
Good race.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Wait, that's gonna be right on the second.
Whoa! That was the best bit of racing I've ever done online. That was fucking amazing.
How the fuck did
Oh shit. I don't believe it after all of that. I can't avoid their engine.
Yes, it was.
focus.
Good thing I didn't do the same stupid mistake I did the time before.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happens. You expect the car to not turn into well, and then it does. Just like hit the banana or whatever. A good chase in the end.
You should definitely, last lap, you will not catch the guy in front, so you can lose some time going in the middle of the track, giving no possibility to the guy behind.
Yeah.
Still was good lap.
Very fucked off a throwaway third then, but hey ho.
Race.
Good
Rise
race,
to
guys.
podium, guys.
Nice battle, Magnus.
But very good. I'm going to save that replay because there was a couple of racing things in there that were absolutely amazing.
Sorry for the hits, David. Yeah, going too wide was not smart.
Ah, it's okay.
I mean, I could have
Great
went
battle.
a little bit more.
Good.
Anyway, sorry.
I did an immense save at Beckett's there in the first or second lap. I don't know how, but way too fast.
it was weird because you go right and I kind of had the impression you opened the door, so I wasn't expecting you at my side. Anyway, racing.
It's racing. It's
Yeah,
part of the
definitely.
game.
Yeah,
All
there
good.
was at the I think the early part of the second race there was some absolutely. It was door to door through about 5 or 6 corners. It was absolutely amazing.
Yep.
Well, that was fun, guys. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Cheers, Alka.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye bye.
Great
See you
race.
later.
Next one will be at Nordschleife Endurance.
User
That'll be hard
disconnected
to
from your
challenge.
channel.
My God.
User disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel. Disconnected from your channel. Disconnected from your channel.
Everybody heard Nordschleife just ran.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
immediately evacuate.
Sorry guys, I missed the start. I just went off to the bathroom and then it took ages for me to finish. Sorry. shit happens, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
A lot of shit.
But next time it's going to be March Life, and after that, since a lot of people voted that you guys want to see GT4, so it's gonna be after, hopefully. Place.
Alright. When is the Porsche RSR?
Monday.
Monday.
I would like to. I like the RSR.
Yeah, it's a fantastic car. I kinda, for some reason, forgot that it's there and haven't been using
Right, guys, I'm gonna shoot off as well. See you guys whenever.
Alright, Tobias.
it. Nice to see you,
Bye.
Tobias. See you.
Bye.
Yeah.
See you next.
User disconnected from your channel.
You should watch some guides on how to drive on Silverstone. Seemingly it's not a difficult circuit, but when you try to go super fast, I mean 204, wow, holy shit. I seriously can't drive on this circuit. All the bumps, like what's the uphill right-hander with the runoff on the left before the chicane called?
Stowe, is it?
Yes, it's just at the end of the track. Yeah,
it'd be
it has
Stowe.
two
Yeah.
has two super nasty bumps braking area.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys had trouble in there, or maybe it was
A lot
or
of
was too
trouble.
low.
I had too much understeer.
Yeah, well, it's just the braking, because I was actually I don't know. That's probably because I bottomed out or something. It was basically throwing my car straight. I couldn't turn in.
How low did you add it?
Yeah, it was minimum.
I had it on 9, but the problem was I understeered so much you try to overcorrect with braking and then you turn up into a spin because the brake bias is also low. What happened to me?
Yeah, the turn-in wasn't really a problem if I got through the braking area. It was fine, and in fact my car oversteered actually on top. So that was yeah, no, it's nice because you can just go flat out pretty much.
If you go half throttle with this car, you have way more ability to turn the car. It depends. In mid corner, if you want to the car rotate a little bit more, just go half throttle, go upshift. I was all the sequence back at Maggots. I was fifth and 4 gears and getting out of the sequence on the fourth, not going on the third gear.
Yeah, same here. I take the first right-hander in 5th, and then on the left I downshift to 4, and then right also.
Yeah, and if you let the car roll, it just turned too much for me even, so that's why I had a hard stiffer fuel bar at the front.
Yeah, but it's the corner after that, the braking area. It has like 2 bumps or dips or something like that, which I found really annoying. I would actually have to sort of, as I'm braking, get off the brake, do the bump, you know, brake again, get off the brake again, do the second bump, and then brake before I entered the right-hander. That was, like I say, was after all of that. The corner before the chicane. I don't know, like I said, maybe it was just me because I lowered the suspension too much or something like that. I was bottoming out there. There's any circuit that I definitely need to relearn whatever practices. I used to drive a lot on it. I did all the time, and I thought I'm like, alright, I'm pretty fast. It's Hell no.
Yeah, but the car can make so much difference. Even drove it with other cars a lot, you know.
Well, what gear did you were using on the
I
last
know
corner of
now.
the chicane?
Again, well, second.
Third gear. With the second gear, you have to go high in the RPM, and it's unsettle the gas so quick and so fast. So to be consistent in the second gear, you must perfect it, and still it's not that much advantage over the third gear. So I brake a little bit early, go fourth and then third, and just let the car turn without anything, and it's still perfect. And then if you keep enough speed, you just go full throttle after that on the third. It's super easy corner.
Yeah, I kind of felt like I wanted to constantly try to when I entered the chicane, I would do it in second, and I want to do the chicane at the end, by the way, right?
Yeah, that's chicane.
Yeah, and then to do the right-hander out of chicane in third, but I sort of never got to doing it. Never practiced it.
Yeah, you can do all the sequence on the third gear.
Like short shift into third before you.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I was thinking
yeah.
too. Because I felt like the car was really unsettled at that moment, so I didn't want to shift.
If you enter on the second gear, you have lost too much speed on that point.
Yeah, it has a tendency to go wide in the final. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not the kind of guy who like oversteering like a madness and drifting the car. So maybe if you go drifting, it's a little bit faster. But I don't know, for a race, it's too much tricky.
Well, I drifted into you on Beckett.
And then the super long right-hander at the beginning of the track. After village, you do the straight and then the left. After that, the right-hander. Like, I just can't figure out the proper line for it. I mean, I've seen that they go fast through there, but it's like, it seems...
User disconnected from your channel.
I don't know. I try to brake a little bit earlier, smoother, and then trying to find a good line to keep more speed. I mean, I would. It's kind of I take a line like a front wheel driving car. You know?
I just close my eyes and hope for the best.
Very optimistic.
You mean you actually, you don't enter from the outside, you enter from the inside sort of thing, or?
I try to go outside and then in a little bit, not completely outside, from the middle.
Yeah, I mean, personally, what I find works well is you enter the corner from the inside, but you sort of purposely let the car sort of coast out a little bit in the middle,
and then cut it,
and then bring in again towards the exit of the corner, so that you get a nice kind of drive out of the corner, so that you get a good exit. So let the car coast out mid corner a little bit, and then sort of maybe lift off. It's all about kind of the throttle control, really. And if you look on the inside curb. I don't know what you call them, but there are these things. There's like a series of stripes beside the curb, and you basically start. It's kind of a good way to know when to start accelerating. So I would start accelerating at, say, the second last one of these sort of stripes on the inside of the curb. Not the curb itself, but there's these things. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, those blocks, those blocks, yeah. But I didn't have the confidence in my setup to go coasting in the middle or back, because it would overspin, actually. So that's why I took it a little bit from the middle, because if I had a better setup, then I would be more feasible.
What gear are you using in this corner?
Second.
No, well, third gear.
Third, I don't know.
No. I mean, you can use the second one. Probably it was what you were using, but again, it's the same stuff that in the chicane. If you use the third gear, you can keep more speed, and it's just easier to drive in the corner.
Yeah, but the car would bog down a bit in third, I think. You know?
No.
The revs would be too low, I think.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that for me is the too tricky part in this car is the rear axle getting concentrated with the not unsettle the rear axle with the gearbox, so you have to keep to be precise in the gear change and the braking obviously. And for me, I'm just using a higher speed just to keep more speed and keep the balance of the car, and it's very smooth.
Okay, let's restart the race and then now we can.
I don't know. It's just not nice. You can try sometimes this kind of stuff and see if you can make it work. I mean, for me, it's working.
I did in third as well. I feel like second is too short for the right-handy. It's just the line I was always getting wrong. If I tried to enter from the outside, brake kind of late, I would just end up four-wheel sliding into it.
Yeah, even if I had like the perfect line there, I still would have been like 1 second slower than the top. So it's more than just driving the lines. For me, setup was basically shit. So I was doing like 207, 206 high, and I saw people doing 204. So
Yeah, same here. I think the best I did 206.7 or 206.6 something. That I find pretty much normal, like at the time being about 2.5 seconds. Arik or Joe. So yeah, 2.5 seconds is kind of normal, but for me. But I think this time it was what, like 3 seconds or something, or more.
yeah, exactly. Me as well.
I don't know, I should try to get the result. Everything is screwed.
Well, that's what you get if you're being so optimistic that you want to try to from scratch build up a setup. I just had to take the normal one and just like fine tune it. But
It's the best way to learn.
yeah, I'm learning.
No, for me, myself, each time I'm doing a race, I restart from scratch. Each time I redo my setup because I'm thinking, okay, let's try to do it correctly. So, and that way you try different stuff each time, and then you correct it after a while. So, but I've never used a setup I've done a few months ago, and mostly because of the patch and the updates of the game. So I'm never sure it will work.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not saying it doesn't work. It doesn't work like 1 or 2 hours just before one race that you have to drive.
yeah. It's I don't know. It must be the 8 race I've done, or maybe less, 6, 5. I don't know. But I have some laps with this car, so you have to give it some times.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Maybe this is the only track where the first time I noticed that the camber setup that I usually use not ideal for this track. I use the one for Spa, which is like negative 5.5 in the rear and something like closer to -5 or like 4 something.
Okay, I was on I think 2.6 or 7 in the front, 4.5 in the back. But I feel that was still not enough. I'm not sure.
I value for the camera. I think so around 3 at the front and 2.5 at the rear. So I have no idea for the rear actually. I don't know. Usually I don't mess with this value, but this time why not? I'm not really sure. On Silverstone maybe yes. There's a lot of high and mid-speed corner, so it can give a little bit more handling in the mid corner.
Yeah, I almost kind of feel like maybe it was too much for this track. Kind of strange because it works perfect for like Barcelona and others. but maybe it was a bit too much, at least in the front. Maybe in the rear too, because if if you're not going fast enough, I assume with a lot of camber in the rear, it's actually, instead of providing stability, does quite otherwise.
What was your anti-roll bar setting? I started with 4.2 at the first, but then I saw I had too much understeer, so I went to 4.3. But then I was too squirrely twisting around.
I had 4.4.
Okay, even more.
I actually started with 3.4, but I had 7 wing. When I went to 8, I made it 3.5. But might have not been the smartest thing. Should have probably done 3.
It's Silverstone. You have to go stiffer for the car. Saying that, I've done a few laps with the Ferrari GT3, and around Silverstone, I've done actually the reverse. I've softer all the suspension, I make the car more easy. So I'm not sure about that. But yeah, for this car, it was working for me.
Yeah, I learned a lot.
Kinda
Yeah.
felt like I had the performance and all, but I didn't have, I guess, the stability or the consistency or something. Like, maybe I just didn't sort of understand the car well enough, because I've done enough practice.
Well, you have 99 consistency, so it's not so bad.
Yeah, to be honest, sometimes I find this value bullshit.
I don't know where that's based on, but is it on the difference between lap times in a race, or
Probably.
like variance between your slowest and your fastest lap, and then take the average as a consistency? Because I have no idea what 97.48 is based on.
This consistency value and the sim results.
It's only the second race.
Oh, okay.
Probably gets, I mean, I don't think it would be very hard, but basically it would probably just calculate all your laps together and then just get, I don't know, an average time maybe, and compare that. Actually, yeah, it's, I'm not too sure, but that would assume that's how it would compare to maybe the variance between all the laps. Is it very large or is it very small? So.
Ah, okay.
It's yeah.
I almost feel like it might have something to do with like how clean you drive or something, because on the
No,
race I
it's-
did on Monday.
It's just if you take the result in front, Nico, I've driven for 99% of this lap, and the difference in 99% of this lap was the 0.7, so it was constant. That's consistency.
Ah, so that's why I wasn't number one today. Now I get it.
Yeah, but yet again, I find that like this consistency value is not exactly valuable, because if you consistently shit, like I was sort of today, it's not a good thing, you know?
Yeah, but you still win the consistency. Consistency still shit, but still win.
Mine wasn't the highest still, and but second. That's not over mine, no, mine is like whatever, it's not over 99. No, but yeah, like if you go consistently good, that's one thing. Yeah, that's almost more important, I guess, than that little bit faster sometimes. Twice.
Yeah, the harder you push, the more chances for mistakes, you know. So even if you're like fourth or fifth, so before you are pushing really hard, yeah, somebody's gonna fuck up, then distant, then you will get lucky usually. I mean, I started like 8th or something the second race, and I was second after for 3-4 turns. So, but then my consistency was 100%, and halfway the lap it fell like 80 or. Fucked up.
Sometimes I just adopt a strategy of surviving, and then it's like kind of easy positions, you know, like you don't have to do anything as long as you don't crash, sort of thing. But it doesn't work in, you know, all of the races. Sometimes the lobby is full of really fast, consistent people.
Yep. Right, I'm gonna sign up for the RSR. Monday.
Good
it was.
stuff.
Yeah, that's gonna be nice. Don't know how it's gonna be at this track. Hopefully it's a good car to drive anywhere anyway. Tried it actually on Silverstone historic circuit after the Monday race. That is very fun to drive this car in this almost speedway circuit. Make it like super oversteer, super aggressive, so it doesn't understeer.
Oh, that race.
And you just sort of barely touch the steering, modulate the throttle. It's kind of. But if you do something a little bit wrong, then screw it completely, because the setup is very sort of twisted. What do you guys think? Do you think Hamilton will be able to take the first at home race Sunday?
No.
I hope not. It will be boring otherwise if you win. Just
If I hope it will gonna rain. I don't know the forecast, but
oh,
Wait, is it gonna rain?
I hope so.
Oh, that would be pretty interesting. Then Verstappen might win.
yeah.
On the outside of Beckett at Hamilton, that would be great. Because Verstappen is very motivated now to get a killer result. So if that car is any good, might be for top 2.
Did we have any rain this year? No, not yet. I think.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Not even at Monaco. Well, it was raining cars, but not water.
Yeah, I think
Monaco-
they tried in practice some tires, but not in race actually.
After that pit stop in Monaco, no, it was a done deal. There's nothing good coming out that.
Yeah, I meant raining cars when the McLaren was sort of, it wasn't really flying, but it was not on the ground either.
You mean the Zauber that got flipped?
No, I mean the McLaren just got sort of smashed into the wall before the tunnel.
Wasn't that the Zauber? No?
No, it was McLaren.
It was Button.
It was
Verlaine.
Button, yeah. He got flipped over in the
Yeah, no,
before the tunnel.
Didn't Button hit Verline going into the second portier, and then yeah, Verline's car went up on its side.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Verline's Sauber.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
Oh,
it was a
wait.
stupid move, I think, from Button. You know, he shouldn't have gone down the inside there. It was bad move, I think.
Maybe he was in a hurry. He said something like, "I had to piss in your car" or something. to Alonso.
Yeah. That was funny. That was really funny.
Yeah. Ironically, none of the McLarens finished.
No.
Looking, not even the ones in America. Like I can imagine how pissed he was. Like when the Honda engine failed, even in, you know, on the other side of the ocean. It's like, really, all of them worked except for mine this time. And there are
I mean,
tons
to be
of Honda.
fair, I suppose yeah, Ryan Hunter Ray's one failed as well, but yeah. I just as soon as it happened, I was like, Alonso's done with McLaren. He's not racing for McLaren anymore. Just like that was just heartbreaking.
Yeah, he was in a good position. He was actually moving up again. Well,
Who knows? I don't know how long the contract is, but maybe McLaren will finally just secure it, you know, and buy, I don't know, Renault engines. If they can't buy Mercedes.
well, they
I
have
know
to they have to decide soon because all the teams are already busy for next year's car. They cannot like wait with it for like 1 or 2 more races because else, yeah,